This is the News Breakdown with Professor Mutahi Nguni, brought to you by the Fifth Estate, an organ of the Fortall School of Government. As a school of government, government is our business. We are the Breakdown channel. We do not report. We do not do news. We do not tell you what happened. We answer the question, so what? How does news affect you? What does it mean for you and country? We break it down. Have you noticed that the Fourth Estate has little time for President Uhuru Kenyatta? He appears in the news after sports and all the negative stories have been spewed on our screen. And he appears as a by the way. Even America and the West do not treat President Trump like this. They disagree with him, but they give him airtime. Here at the Fortall School of Government, we have taken time to study President Uhuru's pronouncements as availed by the Presidential Press Unit. And we submit that the country should listen to the off-the-cuff remarks. No, the country must listen to these pronouncements and then pass judgment.
There are a lot of people, well-meaning Kenyans, who are doing a lot, spending sleepless nights to move this country. And the country is moving forward. The country is moving forward. We can't always talk of the challenges without recognizing what we've done, because there will always be challenges. And these are challenges that we must overcome together. Together. You know, sometimes I find it very frightening when you hear and read some of the headlines and the stories and how people represent their country. So that 90% of the time, you're being forced to deal with issues that in many instances are not even real. But somebody will call you and say, oh, but I read this in your newspaper. And you say, oh, well, let me give you what the true facts are. Why don't you people just source the true facts and represent the true facts? We are, as a government, we're not worried about being challenged. I've always told our friends in the Fourth Estate, you can say whatever you want about me, but never forget that you are a Kenyan. If you ignite fire in Kenya, you're not burning it for Uhuru Kenyatta. You're burning it for yourself and 40 million others. Let us be positive about our country. Let us criticize positively with a view of getting solutions. President Kibaki, I think way back in 2010, signed a loan with the Japanese government to redevelop Mwea and to increase irrigational capacity for growing rice, to make ourselves self-sufficient in rice. My friend, that issue was in court, I think until late last year, when the Japanese government threatened to withdraw the loan facility, thereby going to affect millions of people. Somebody in Kirinyaga there had decided that's not important. To get it back on track is going to cost the Kenyan taxpayer possibly an additional, I think it was 8 or 9 billion, 7 billion Kenya shillings. Surely, the rule of law must mean to protect also the taxpayer from this kind of problem. Surely. I can cite another one. We have cases and programs that we have with the World Bank, road projects, power projects, which have stalled because of injunctions given by courts. Injunctions given by courts. And I keep wondering, these injunctions, a project is in Mombasa, Mombasa one, injunction. Another one is in another part of the country, another one in another part of the country, another one in the other part of the country. But the people who are applying for these injunctions are the same people. So I wonder, who are these? They have learned kila pahali. Surely those are frivolous and denying once again the people of Kenya the ability to be served. I think you have a problem, my friend. And it's a problem that you're going to have to deal with one way or another. Because we have some fellows who they got lost, they disappeared from Kenya. Me, I just heard they resurfaced somewhere in America. They've been in jail for 2 years. They are singing, I hear, like what Huko, telling us all. And yet, here in Kenya, they were walking around free while they were here. They go to court, they are released. They go to court, they are released. They continue with their business. Jamani baba, uko na tabu? Hata mimi nilikuwa na tabu. Na tutasaidiana. Tutasaidiana kuondoa hiyo tabu jamani. And I ask you, as the owners of credit, it is time for you also to start changing and looking at new ways of approaching how you deal with the issue of credit. We have a lot of young and very innovative people. They may not have title deeds, but they have great ideas. We can take on jointly the responsibility of training them how to manage their accounts, how to manage money. But at the end of the day, that is of no use if they can't access credit. If they can't access credit. So I am really looking forward in 2019 to working very closely together with you to see how we can ensure that credit is availed to our small and medium enterprises, credit is availed to our farmers, because this is the backbone of our economy. And this is how you will also make money going forward.
Nairobi is currently being supported by 150,000 ratepayers and land rent payers. But the truth of the matter is that Nairobi is a county, as of now, that has in excess of 1.5 million properties and property owners, the bulk of whom are not paying an iota. How then will we deliver water, build roads, if only out of 1.5 million properties, less than 150,000 are supporting everybody else, and then we complain? These are the kind of things I would even ask the fourth estate here to highlight, please. Yeah? The burden is being carried by very few, and yet the demand for services is vast. How do we achieve it? We're not going to be able to do so. So once again, these, I believe, are things that as we execute, we will start to see our revenue base grow. And as our revenue base grows, even the complaints of higher taxes, we can start now reviewing them downwards as everybody carries their share of the burden, because we must all carry our share of the burden.
Good morning, girls. Hamjambo asubuhi ya leo. Asanteni sana na tunawakaribisha. Sasa mimi sikuwa na kusema, nilikuwa hapa na kashughuli kidogo. Nikaambiwa State House leo ni ya wakina mama, nikasema okay. Mimi nitasarenda kidogo, lakini nipatiwe nafasi dakika moja niwasalimie. Women understand the basis of leadership within a family. That it is your commitment, your dedication to your family, to your country that matters. That is what really matters. That you can commit yourself, like I said, to yourselves, your families, and your country to make it better than you found it. And mine is to encourage you and to tell you that I pray to God and look forward to the day that I shall be sitting and listening to the first female Kenyan president addressing the people of the Republic. So girls, I wish you every success. I wish you all the best. I look forward to continuing to work together with you. I look forward to doing everything that we can do to support the girl child and to ensure that women take their rightful place in this society of ours called Kenya. May God bless you, and I wish you a blessed day. Thank you very much. Asante sana.
Uhuru Kenyatta is a man of mystery. He is the most discussed president in Kenya, yet he remains the least studied president in our history. And our demand is this: can the real Uhuru Kenyatta stand up? Can we have more of the brilliant off-the-cuff president and less of the formal speech-reading president? And is this too much to ask? But there is one more thing. We may disagree with the way he engineered the handshake, but we cannot disagree with the fact that when enemies embrace, change happens. How he engineered the handshake remains a mystery to me. And this is why I decided to take some time off and study this man. And when I did it, I discovered that all along, I listened to him, but I never heard him. And this is why, as the fifth estate is transiting from a YouTube channel to a television station, we will replay what we listened to. Then we will break down what we heard. We will replay the Raila speeches we listened to. Then we will break down what we hear. At the fifth estate, I must be honest, we never heard anything Raila said. And maybe we were not wrong, but we will endeavor to correct that. Lastly, to Uhuru and Raila, the joint architects of our Third Republic, I will say the following: if you have not encountered the devil as you walk the path of the handshake, it is because you're walking in the same direction. Happy Church Day to both of you.